Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I am PrettyPoisonStef, a South African simmer, and today I bring you guys another budget build. Now the reason why I'm bringing another budget build out so soon after my previous one is because it's a very quick build to make. And currently I'm busy working on a big build that's taking me quite a while to make, so I'm not able to make like my usual builds I usually do, since the big build is like taking up all my time. So that's why I just in between I am doing some budget builds for you guys. And yeah, so for this budget build I tried to do something a bit different to my previous two budget builds. I tried to use more live edit and debug landscaping items just to add more to the building and make it different. So that is what I tried to do here with all the rocks and stuff you will see. And I made use of the terrain tools, which I like never use because I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at it. Like you guys will even see how the landscaping turns out, like the ground. It's just, I'm not so great with it. It's not one of my strongest suits, but I am trying, practicing and working on it. So we'll see how it goes. You know, it will get better, I'm sure. But yeah, this is one of my attempts at using the landscaping or terrain tool. So I think it didn't turn out too bad. It actually looks really pretty. I love this house. And if your Sims move into this house, they do have a few simoleons spare. So you can maybe change something if you would like, or I don't know. But you will see I didn't do too much in the yard, like put in activity stuff for the Sims. I just put a few planter boxes outside and there's like a bench. But yeah, basically there's plenty of open land for you to expand or like add whatever your sim needs, because I mean everyone has different sims with different needs, so like you can then have space to put in your own stuff that you would like to put in the yard. Maybe you want to put a barbecue set there, or maybe I don't know, like a sprinkler so they can play with water or something, you know. But in any case, this is all the rocks are now in place, and then I just add some bushes in between the rocks to fill up maybe some ugly spots in the terrain and also to give it life. So there's some gardening, and you'll see I stuck to like I think 3 different plants in total, like the bush that lies on the ground, and there's the flower bush, and then that tall like tree thing. So I basically stuck to 3 different plants in total. Usually, you know, in my bowls, I have like a bunch of different random plants everywhere. It's really messy. But for this one, I tried to be a bit more neater and consistent with my landscaping. So with this house, I also wanted to put a lot of plants like on the walls and the outside of the build. But the thing is, like personally, when I'm playing and I have, say, half the walls down, I don't want there to be stuff hanging in the air and like obstructing my view. So I tried my best to minimize that, so I ended up removing some of the plants I put on the walls because it was obstructing my view when I put half the walls down. So I also keep that in mind. I like making sure that everything is nice, nothing is like in the way of your gameplay and stuff like that. So it is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. The bedroom, I consider it to be quite big actually, the bedroom. But the bathroom is like standard size, your 2x3. And then the downstairs is like the kitchen and the, you could say living room / dining room, but it is like super small. So at the end of this video, you will see, at the end of the speed build part, sorry, you will see that I do change the kitchen layout because that was actually during playtesting. So yeah, I did playtest this house and it is 100% functional and available on my gallery. But in any case, the kitchen I had to change around a bit because my sim did not want to walk under the stairs to get to the fridge, which I feel like it should have been able to do, but unfortunately that function isn't there for us in Sims, so I had to play around with the kitchen and think of a different layout to work in that small space, but I do figure it out. I also made sure that I can add clutter in the house as well, so that you can see once again that someone is living in the house. So there is some stuff like towels and toilet paper and toothbrushes, and then some creams, and there's even a coffee mug next to the bed. We have the perfumes. I have a makeup set here and just a little stack of books. I also add a plant or two to make sure that there's some life in the house. And the lamp I put next to the computer, I actually end up moving to the other side of the computer because my sim didn't want to use the computer without first sitting down, so you know, that is a real struggle. So then I just moved the lamp and it does work. You don't have to make him sit down first and then use the computer. You can directly use the computer. And then yeah, in the kitchen I also just put a few clutter pieces. Very minimal. I didn't really put much on the kitchen because I mean there is like one counter for them to prepare the meal. So if I put clutter there, they might not be able to use it. So I did not want any problems like that. And the curtains I placed is from Growing Together. And then yeah, so as I finish off the build, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. And please leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and let me know in the comments what you think of this budget build. I'm also open to like suggestions if you want a budget build with a specific style house or a specific theme color or something like that. Please do let me know in the comments, then I can see what I can whip up for you guys. But you must have an awesome day further. Poison out.